Hello, you on the fence about kids. Let me ask you this. If you look to the past, specifically the last 5-10 years, have you been making decisions that feel like they are taking you further from or closer to the decision to have kids? For myself, when I looked at my life, I recognized that so many of the things I was choosing and deciding weren't necessarily incompatible with having children, but really were based around freedom of movement and flexibility and prioritizing things that didn't really have to do with me becoming a mom. Even the fact that my husband and I moved to Germany in 2018 when I would have been, gosh, let's just run the math there, about 37 or 38. That was the point at which I knew I needed to make a decision. And although it was in the back of my mind, if we're going to have a kid, it's probably going to be in the next year or so. And in my mind, that would have warranted moving back to Canada. It wasn't really anything I was taking either concrete steps towards or just based on the decisions of my life and what I was prioritizing. It didn't have to do much with setting my life up in order to have a child. So I'd be curious to hear from you. If you look to the past, even the last few years, would you say your decisions feel like they're taking you further away from having a child or closer to having a child?